so this is the part we're talking about because I can't remember if this gets DMCA'd from YouTube anymore. We may suddenly cut forward to a cutscene.
Nah, just put subvert everyone's expectations, and after the whole little build up at the start, just put on like the most free sounding, like, you know, copyright free song.
I'll just put that Spasmatica Polka track on.
Yeah, or some like what are they called? 00 sound system that everyone did from like the early days of
that
YouTube.
Audio Forge was it?
Yeah.
Oh god. Peak 2006 YouTube.
Yeah.
So
It
yeah,
was around the same time.
Yeah. This
Good
is
substitute.
what we're doing instead of actually playing this game because none of us like it particularly. So we're just gonna talk over the cutscenes basically.
Yeah, as of this time as well, we haven't finished Kingdom Hearts because of circumstances. We were getting ready to do it, and then the world went, uh-oh.
Yeah, the world said, you know what seems great? A small fire. Actually, a large fire. So
A large fire,
instead,
but we can't actually like talk about what it actually is because apparently that's grounds for getting done on YouTube.
yeah, that gets you put
No
on
talking about
Yeah.
the thing. So
gets your
instead
comments
we'll call
disabled
it,
and everything.
we will call it the Great Fire.
The Great Fire. The big bad virus has come to destroy us.
Everything's still on fire, but not quite. You need to bleep out the fact that you said the V word.
No,
with,
we've
like,
got away with
just-
that one before. We've definitely got away with that one
No,
before.
but just like just for the hilarity, just be like fire.
So, this is the
here's
game
the
I
bit of the game we
jokingly call
didn't
the cheesy
get to.
clip show because you just revisit all the old worlds but with a worse combat system.
So here's the thing. I was watching a speedrunner play this game a bit ago, and he actually kind of made it look fun. But speedrunners do that with all games.
I mean, that's nice and all, but
It was because he knew exactly where he's going, so he would just like skip a cutscene and then just like super fast drop through 3 platforms and then be where he needed to be.
yeah, that I wonder how that even works because most of it's randomly generated, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an interesting one.
Yeah. And yeah, a sudden cut to a field that makes no sense. Did this ever come up afterwards why they're even here?
No, this was like just the kind of like sizzle at the end to be like, you did the thing. Congrats, guys. What it clearly is that Pluto works for the organization.
Obviously.
Yeah,
How else would he lead you to this?
exactly.
Secretly Jar Jar Binks does all.
We don't talk about that franchise anymore.
Oh yeah. Another smaller fire.
Ahead lies something you need.
In my opinion, from my viewpoint, the fire is evil.
In order to claim it, you must lose something that is dear to you.
So this is the first time they kind of like finalized the whole
Yeah.
black cloak design rather than it being the old weird brown
No, because
burlap sack man.
Final Mix 1 had the black coat because that's, you know, Xemnas.
Oh yeah, when you fight, yeah.
The extra boss that didn't show up in this country until
Which we can say his name
2014?
in this one rather than being in the previous game and being like the guy.
yeah, because he wasn't named at that point. He was still unknown. And then they released this and it was like, oh look, it's that guy. He doesn't appear in this game at all.
Check it out, it's Fort Annihilation.
Check it out, a second splash screen.
Rich in.
Yeah, there he is, remake, because we were doing remakes back then too. This
is
was
where
a Game
several
Boy
of-
Advance game.
Yeah, this is where several of the characters suddenly flash into a 9 and it's like Resident Evil.
Look, that was such a good drop.
Oh, the village. Yeah,
yeah.
I liked it.
It does
Village.
mean I'm going to spend the next, 3 years figuring out how to shoehorn an IX into words just to guess what the next game's going to be called.
Resident Evil 6. 9.
Look, would you put it past him at this point?
No.
Oh, by the way, get used to this room. It is the only room.
Yeah, welcome to cutscene room.
Oh, and also,
Some
welcome to post-pubescent Sora voicing pre-pubescent Sora.
Oh yeah.
Because Haley Joel Osment grew up after this game came out.
Yeah. How long even was it? It wasn't actually that long, but it was exactly the right amount of time where he just
Well, no,
like...
the problem was, they made this for the Game Boy Advance, and then they remade it, and then packaged it in on the PS2 for Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix Japan. Like, this was originally a PS2 remake,
Oh, yeah.
but we didn't get it. America did, weirdly, but
Oh!
Europe didn't.
This castle, and I just
There it is.
Our very best
Seriously?
friends. They're here.
Guess great minds think alike.
And like,
So I'm
nice
curious,
try,
Ross, have
nice
you
try,
rolled
Haley,
in-
but
Have you rolled in all the, mid-game, dialogue?
oh
Like,
god,
you know,
no.
it's just the speech bubbles.
No. This already takes way too long.
Gorge, maybe
We are
it's
already going to spend so
contagious.
much longer at this looking at these cutscenes than I ever wanted to.
Goofy, no, stop talking about things that are contagious.
We look at games to escape from the world.
Are you scared?
Oh god, yeah, this is when everyone started, being really animated when they...
Shouldn't we shut the
talk
door
as well.
behind us?
Yeah.
Here we go.
One, there was a little bit of it, but, from this point on, they went, full anime.
Yeah. Yeah, because this is when Square Enix knew they could get away with it.
That's it. Who are you?
They approved the use of Mickey in the game, which means all bets are off, we can do whatever now.
It's like, kid, you were letting a draft in.
There it is, the plot point of the game. Everyone has forgot everything.
We Metroid. This cutscene would have been better if everyone walked in with, the highest level gear in the cutscene.
Yeah, just Sora walks in with Oblivion.
Ever knew.
Yeah. The minute they walk in, it's all
In this
suddenly,
place to find is to
gone.
lose, and to lose
and they don't
is
even
to
notice at
find.
first.
That is the
That'd be
way
good.
in Castle Oblivion.
Castle Oblivion?
It just sounds like what some edgy 13-year-old would name their Discord server.
Here you will meet people that you have known in the past,
Welcome
and you
to
will meet
Keep
people in
Destruction.
this.
Exactly. Like, some kid had that on their MySpace page, I guarantee it.
Riku! You mean Riku's here?
If what you want
Welcome to Cabal
is to
Exploding.
find him,
Oh!
I love how they do the thing that the optional boss does at the end
Yeah.
of Kingdom Hearts 1, even though it's an entirely different person.
The Sora's already also like that'll work. I've
What'd
had
you do?
people fly through me on multiple
I
occasions at
merely
this point.
sampled
Yeah.
your memories, and from them,
Although usually they come for the ride, which you chose not to for some reason.
A fucking trading card.
to reunite with.
Do you think there was ever a plan to try and push physicals of these?
Oh, there must have
They're
been.
like, if this goes
What's
really
this?
well,
A
guys.
card?
It is a promise for the reunion.
I mean, if Square didn't do it, I guarantee someone set up an Etsy shop for that.
God, I
Hold the
fucking hate
card
that
to
shit.
open the door, and beyond it a new world.
What is this? A card? It's a promise for a reunion. That just fuck it. It's a
Pursue,
card.
Sora. To lose and claim anew, or to claim anew only to lose.
Which is a whole lot of words for get in the door.
Get in door.
Slap the card
do game.
against the door and get in there.
Come on. Let's go.
So I did cut in some gameplay for this.
I was gonna say some of it's kind of vital.
Yeah, I showed off everything that's important, trust me. Every floor on Castle Oblivion, you put a card against this door, and then it takes you to Sora's memory of that world. That is all you need to know.
Traverse Town. Arguably, this game has the best version of Atlantis.
Yeah, probably does, actually.
Because the combat's actually better.
Yeah.
What you see isn't real. Whoa, behind you, kid. I'm only comfortable talking to the back of people's heads, I'm sorry.
Please stop turning around. I'm face shy.
Donald and Goofy have been carded. Get carded, young.
That is all you need to know. I skipped the rest of it. You'll also notice I'd sped this part up considerably because he does talk a lot.
Yep.
I at least wanted to show like the main gameplay mechanics and that like all of your attacks are done
Why
by
we won't
cards.
play it. Oh yeah, one thing the speedrunner did is rather than like have a diverse selection of cards is like apparently every boss in this game melts hard to like either fire or blizzard.
Yeah, and you just stock
So he
all of
just
those.
stacks them and just like boss fights are like laughable.
Yeah. Yeah, this is I think running at 200% speed. So it ain't this nice to play.
Yeah, it takes a while. I remember this bit. Gotta teach you all the mechanics because they're all fucking incredibly obtuse.
Yeah. I mean, they really aren't. Like, put a higher number on top of a... There's me trying to skip the cutscene, by the way. Put a higher number on top of a lower number and it attacks.
Wait, did you play this game through for this?
Oh god, no.
I was about to say, wait a minute.
You get... Yeah, and then he does that and he gives you the plot point key card. You take the plot point key card to the plot door, and then you get a cutscene. This is the overworld. I also sped
Travis
this up a
Sound.
lot.
How much of the game did you play?
You'll see. You'll see. I played enough to get to everything important in this game.
Throw box, Sora.
I did.
Throw
Oh yeah, I
box at
slowed
little
this down
man.
because I wanted to show this off because it was really goofy. Like, you can stun enemies and then hit them to get in a fight. Basically, if you attack them, it works like Persona, but like it's not meant to take that long.
No, the game clearly had a moment. Though.
Yeah, I did want to show off like what a normal fight looks like. I do try showing off like how card breaks work and stuff like that. But also,
Speaking of
like,
which-
someone shows it off better later on in the game, which I forgot about, and also it's impossible to show this well.
Speaking of which, Persona 4's on PC.
It is! Mr. Don't Buy Games at Full Price on Steam, i.e. me, bought it on day one. Look, I will simp for that game. I don't care. Up until Persona 5 came out, I was ready for that to be my favourite RPG forever. Oh yeah, and here's the other thing, like, all the doors need another card to open. So you slap a room
Yep.
card on it that meets the requirements of, like, that needed a
then-
1 or above, so I hit a 1 on it. And it
Yep.
give you a save point. There's a bunch of different cards that give you different kinds of rooms. That's as much
It's like
explanation as I care to give.
It's like getting room keys and boss keys from Zelda, except it's not anywhere near as fun.
Yeah. And also, it's entirely randomly generated.
It's entirely randomly generated.
Yeah. And here is as much of the game as I was willing to play.
Fantastic.
Get to the plot door.
Get to plot, door, do plot.
Here is me finding out that I need another card.
Oh, Lord.
And so we get into a fight.
My friends are cards now.
Yay.
This is
Also,
something
note
I
on
must
this
live
screen, there is another card on there because it threw me a 0.
I would have loved to have seen Kingdom Hearts 3 Woody deal with this situation. Right on the door where he's just like, you shut up.
Just get out. Get out.
That
Not having
cutscene's
this.
one of the best parts of this entire series.
Yeah.
Where, which one is it now that captures Buzz? I suppose we'll get to it eventually, but
Yeah.
fucking it's about his
There's
big
like-
evil plan, and Woody literally goes, I don't care.
Yeah. It's just
Yeah, you
everyone's
tell 'em.
big mood moment.
You tell him, Tom.
The other one is like Monsters Inc. is the other best part of that game.
Yeah, when
It
he
just like
fucking
throws
punk
Vanitas
on-
into a door.
Yeah, punk on
Be gone.
Vanitas. Vanitas gets turned into a fucking gag. You're a joke now, son.
Shout out to Haley Joel Osment as well for making those two characters actually sound different.
Yeah.
He does a really good job of that. So yeah, here's
It's always
them
wild just
recounting
how
their
much
memories of
he's-
actually being in Traverse Town,
Yeah.
and some stuff happens.
No, this isn't really Traverse Town.
It's a made-up Traverse Town.
Get used to things being made up in this game.
Oh,
but
I
also
like
real.
that it's too confusing line sit. That one felt good.
Yeah. Yep. Things being real but not really.
Yeah, and this is the other
But
plot
also-
as well.
Squall!
But also, he has no idea who you are despite knowing your names.
It's a good impression of Leon, isn't it?
Yeah, that's not far off actually. He is a mumbly, like, miserable. God, I hate him in this game. I also don't care for Final Fantasy VIII though.
Final Fantasy VII Remake came out since.
Oh, it
the lockdown
did.
Thing. That game is incredible.
It
And I'm
is.
so happy it's let the world learn that, like, Cloud wasn't always an edgy emo boy. He was once an asshole mercenary
Yeah,
with an attitude.
a character arc actually happens.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
love
there's
that
the
game
bit
so
where
much.
Leon knows Sora's name.
Yeah.
That is the only other plot point that this game has. It is otherwise just
Well,
revisiting
why
all the
do I
Disney
know
worlds
your
from the first
name?
game.
I don't know who you are.
And now he has a migraine.
People's names committed to mind. I don't want to cut. Goodbye, Yuffie.
Oh yeah, here's the part
What?
where he teaches you about car brakes and slides.
Yeah, as well. This part's stupid because, like, they try and contextualize everything that happens in the tutorials still within, like, a gameplay thing.
Yeah, except none of
But,
it
like,
makes sense.
How would Leon know about all this? How would Leon know?
Yeah, Leon doesn't know anything
Leon's
about
like,
how Castle
my
Oblivion
memory's
works
awful.
at all. He doesn't
What do you
realize
mean
he's in
Castle
it.
By the way, here's how the cards of Castle Oblivion work, Sora.
Yeah.
Who I don't know. This
Yeah.
game's a mess. This game's a mess.
But yeah, there's that stocking 3 cards in a row thing you can do. If you have a slate, it does it. If you don't, it just does a combo.
Oh my god, his stupid arm belt buckles.
I was trying not to look at him. And then he gives you the next plot point card. Oh, and a summon. Summons are in this game. I felt like showing that off.
Simbo.
And then you go to the next plot point door and
It's
carry
Simba.
on with your life.
Yeah, get the F out of here. Grinding is not the way to play this game.
And here's me going to the theatre mode to play the rest of the cutscenes.
Hooray!
Next time.
Next time.